another live stream. I know I haven't done these for a while because I really haven't been well. I just need to finish setting up my webcam and my time-lapse camera and that. Check if it's got battery or not. And it might not. Yeah, need to change that. But yeah, I just thought I'd try and do a little bit of this Ravensburger Heavenly Sunset puzzle on camera a bit. Have done a few little bits off camera and off time lapse just with connecting this leaf bit here, just because I really have not been very well. I'm still not the best, but I decided I just wanted to try doing something. So yeah, also bear with me, I have had to change my puzzle table thing and the setup a bit because of the fact that I'm trying to look into getting a service dog, and the only space to fit another dog crate was basically underneath this table. So I've had to change the heights, which means that I can't easily always sit and work at it, but do my best. Also, excuse the dust. I noticed that black tables seem to build up dust a lot, shall we say. So I sort of, yeah, realised, well, yeah, you can see the dust a lot more on the black tables than the tan tables, but not really a lot I can do about it right now. So yeah, just change these battery. Set up the time lapse thing. Okay. Just get this on. Sorry, I'm not very stable. My fractured foot has healed as well, which is good. And I should have thought about this more before I did this, because I can't see so easily from here. Yes, I got the camera, okay. Okay, let's check this. Okay, switch over. I need to switch over to the GoPro. Sorry, taking a little bit just to set things up, but we'll get there. But yeah, I'm still having issues, but I'm just trying, and health stuff, but I'm just trying to do the best I can. And yep, obviously we got a bit of reflection from the camera things there. Just see. Sorry if there's a bit of a blowout area kind of thing. I'm just trying to do the best I can and work around the new camera and the new tables set up, work things out as I go. And we started. So, just sit back there and we'll keep working here. Use the aircon remote as well. We'll just keep working on things from here with our puzzle pieces. I'm sort of learning with the trees you can't really separate them out as much as you'd like to because it sort of doesn't always work out that way. You still need random bits to connect to make it all work. I've learnt. Okay, I need to shift some of this a bit. Sorry, excuse me. I work around this a bit. Move some of these so that I can see them a bit better. But yeah, I am trying to get an appointment with an old doctor I used to see as a teenager too, to try and help my health stuff and get better so that I can hopefully do more stuff again in the future. As time goes, I'm just going to stand here till I sort of feel like I just can't do anymore because I'm not feeling the best or stuff like that, because I'm still not feeling great. I just wanted to try and do something. Hence why I'm here. Yeah, please excuse all the dust. I can't actually sit very easily now with it all. So hopefully I can find the pieces I need as allowed, or as needed, I guess you could say. Because it's a little hard to see them all the way over the other side of the puzzle table. Okay, I think I'm going to have to spread some of these out again. Move these back. Yeah. Just be a minute. Just need to get my water. A drink quickly. I do. I'll just be there in a minute. Okay. keep going here and try and work out getting some more leaves connected. You've needed some tree trunks to try and help with getting the leaves connected. Or coconuts, whichever. Either. Actually, hang on. This would be probably easier. Why didn't I think of this before when I started placing all these out? Cardboard boxes. That way I can move and shift them without the table getting too crowded and me ending up confused with all the mixed pieces around. this will make it easier for me to look at them too. I might sit while I try and put these bits on here, so I can rotate this around. I might. Hi, girl gamer. Not a lot. I decided to try and do something. I haven't been around a lot lately because I've been feeling quite unwell, and I've been doing some tests and stuff like that for a doctor I'm trying to get back in to see sometime next year to try and help with all of my issues because I've been struggling to eat and everything else. So yeah, and then I sort of tried doing some stuff yesterday to sort out my room so that I could have space if I wanted to do my puzzle in there, on a small puzzle in there on my bed or stuff like that. And I sort of realised, well, even though I'm not feeling great, I just need to try and do some stuff to try and, shall we say, give me some motivation, inspiration to keep going, because I was getting quite down and frustrated with the whole situation. So here I am trying to do a bit of stuff. I am something to give me something different to focus on rather than how unwell I feel and stuff like that. Thank you. I hope so too, but it seems to be to do with whatever's going on, and none of the doctors here have any answers. So yeah, I'm trying to get into a doctor I used to see as a teenager who said she has an idea of what's going on with me, but I've just got to wait till I get into her to find out sort of what might be going on and what I can do to try and get better and all the rest. So fingers crossed it'll all work out and she'll be able to help, because all of my doctors just keep doing the same old test, and they keep showing up as normal. And my GP here seemed a bit put out that someone requested all these extensive tests the other day because they combined this other doctor's with hers, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, it is good that she may know what's wrong. But yeah, I was so out of it, I didn't even think when I placed all these leaves out, I didn't even think about my boards that I've got here, which would make it much easier to see what I need as the time goes, rather than having them spread all over the table. And it might even allow me to do a quick dusting of the table, because black boards, you notice the dust a lot more than a tan board, I've noticed. But yeah, I've still got to try and get an appointment in January so I can hopefully see her in February. And meanwhile, I've been doing tests and everything, and yeah, I'm still not feeling great today, but I just wanted to try and do something. Like last night, as I said, I tried to work on some stuff in my bedroom so that I could get more puzzles, because obviously I've gotten more puzzles. If you saw my latest video haul, got more puzzles, and it's like they were in my pathway. And yeah, it is always so frustrating. But yeah, so I had puzzles all over my pathway to get through, and stuff all over my bed, because I've basically been living in my bedroom. And I thought, well, since I've now got a puzzle board I could possibly set that up in there on the bed if I cleared that off. So I did some sorting in my bedroom, which even though I was exhausted, it made me, and still not feeling great, it made me feel a bit better having a bit of that done. And so I decided to hop on and just try to live stream for a bit today. I'm not sure how long, but I'll be here for, but at least it's a bit of something to try and make me feel better and take my mind off how bleh I'm feeling. Oh, I haven't. I have to watch that. Yeah, let's just say it's got a 13,200 piece Clementoni, a 6,000 piece Clementoni. I did forget one puzzle, which is a Graphica 1500, which I'll quickly go and grab. But good news is I'm basically out of the boot and that with my foot now, so the fracture's healed and all of that. So I'm out of that. I'm still having hand and wrist issues and that, but I'm trying to only use the brace when necessary. I may go and actually grab the brace now quickly, and I'll grab the Graphica puzzle that I have that I forgot to show in that haul. And yeah, I might just quickly go and grab that wrist brace actually, because I can feel this playing up on my wrist a bit. But yeah, I'll be back right in a minute. I will. But yeah, in case you're interested, that's the Graphica puzzle there. There, I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. No, I don't know if you can see it. I'm just waiting. It's got a bit of lag, delay. But yeah, I got this 1500 piece one, and I got one for me and one for another person as a Christmas present for them, so that we can both do it at the same time kind of thing. And I got the aircon on here too because it's midsummer here. But yes. Yes, it is good that it's healed. It's now just getting used to and being able to do exercise, making sure I do my exercises and stuff, because I haven't been feeling the best, so then I find it hard to do them, and I need to try and do my physio exercise and stuff more to try and get better more. But yeah, just got to do the best I can. I figured I should also have Prince out here since he's part of the channel, since he's basically the channel's mascot. I figured I should. Putting my brace on. Yes, it is pretty. It's one of the Graphica 1500 ones. So, Graphica has some quite pretty puzzles in it as well, they do. I really like Graphica's puzzles. But due to shipping and COVID and stuff, the Graphica ones that I'm supposed to have coming from Very Puzzling have been delayed and held up due to COVID shipments and delays and blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately. Hey, another piece. I just recently finished my Stitch in Time puzzle. Which one's that again? I can't remember what that one looks like. Nice that you recently finished it. Woohoo! Edge piece! Yay! Celebration! I think now I've got all the edge pieces connected. think that's every single edge piece connected now. Yep. Woo! You always love when you get that last edge piece when you've misplaced it in the sorting. But this curve in the puzzle would drive my photographer friend crazy. It would. He likes straight edges. But yeah, let me just quickly Google stitch in time puzzle. Oh, that one's pretty. That's one of the ones with all the books and that. Yeah, it's pretty. I just saw an image of it. That's nice. You're lucky to have it. I've got a few rarities in mine that aren't available anymore, but I kind of realize I can't necessarily have everything. But in that latest haul, I did achieve my 13,200 piece Clementine Band of Thunder puzzle with the wild horses, which I was quite happy about. I was. Yes, I love the bookshelf puzzles, yeah. I was actually lucky, I didn't realise it, like it's back more available again now. But I had the Ravensburger Myths and Legends one. The 1,000 piece one that everyone was looking for at one point there, and they just couldn't get it anywhere. It's like my mum bought it for me to do because I was so bored and stuff and couldn't do a lot. She bought it for me and chose that one over another one because it was pretty much the very last one, but she knew that it was one that I would love, and so that's out at my mum's house, obviously. But yeah, it's like I felt very lucky that she went and got that one for me. That she got that one because, and I've got a few others, but obviously I don't own all the Amy Stewarts or anything by any means. I just collect what I can get, and I'm trying to cut back on buying puzzles because of all the medical stuff that I've now got going on, unfortunately. So review stuff and that is kind of handy in some ways because it means that I still get some new ones, but I've still got ones on pre-order that are waiting on pre-order because of COVID delays, like the Ajuka 33,600 wildlife puzzle. And as you've noticed, I've got quite a few large puzzles in my collection now. And a few other things like that. And I've got the Graphica 48,000 ones and that coming. And yeah, so got a few in my collection that I feel very lucky to have. Anyway, got plenty to do for this channel over time anyway. I'll never be short. And me too. I'm on the self-imposed puzzle buying ban. Yeah. Mine's sort of been forced on me because I need money for medical bills. So doctor's appointments so that I can try and get better and be able to do more of this YouTube stuff and that again, because as it stands currently, as you would have noticed, my channel's been very quiet lately because I just really have not been well. And so to be able to get back to doing all I love, I need to try and find someone that can actually help me get better so that I can do what I love more. Even with my disabilities and the Ehlers-Danlos and all the rest, so that, because otherwise, yeah, it's just not going to be very fun if I can't do the things that I love at the end of the day. It's not, so yeah, I need to try and find what I can, or find the help that I can so that I can get better, so that I can do more of this stuff again, which is what I really want at the end of the day. And I'm sort of glad because already this doctor I'm going back to, who's into sort of more the integrative medicine, so she tries different things. She's already done a whole heap of different tests at my GP, and that wasn't going to do, so it's a good thing. You guys don't have single payer healthcare. We have our Medicare system, which is free, and we have private health, but private health still can't be used for some things, so we still have to pay out of pocket for things, even with private health or Medicare, unfortunately. So it's not like insurance like in America. It's just, well, we do have insurance, we do have private health, and having private health because with my surgeries I had to go through a private hospital, and my surgeon was private, and she was actually really nice, and actually instead of charging me the excess gap fees, she actually whoops, goes the Mickey puzzle, she actually charged me no out of pocket. That isn't common here with the surgeries. Usually there's an excess even with private health in ways, and so she didn't charge me out of pocket, but I still had to pay my excess fee for my health fund and all the rest. But yeah, she was nice in that way. That saved me quite a bit of money there by having the private health, because it was done in the private hospital and all the rest. But there still are things that we have to pay out of pocket if our healthcare doesn't cover it and all of that sort of thing. And it depends on if you get it done in just like the public hospital and as a public patient or not and all the rest. So, but some doctors you still do have to pay out of pocket charges and fees and stuff for. So, yeah. I might even try. No, I'm probably not going to have much success. I'm going to risk throwing a puzzle piece if I try dusting it, probably. Why did my iPad just beep when it's offline on time-lapsing? I have no idea. But yeah, basically though, we still, even though we've got a decent healthcare system for the public health and all the rest, even with private health, there are still things that we have to pay out of pocket for, unfortunately. Hi, Anne. Nice to see you. Oh, FYI. Is there something you want to ask, Anne? I wish we had something like Canada or what the UK has. Healthcare is so expensive here, even with insurance. Yeah, it's a lot more expensive there even than with Australia. I mean, Australia, we're lucky in some ways, but it still has its costs and fees and all the rest. Like, you can get a certain amount of privately paid fees back from Medicare, but you don't get it all back at the end of the day. But it's better than nothing, I guess, at the end of the day. Let's just get all these loose pieces up here. Leave all the connected bits together. But yeah, if there's something you want to ask Anne, feel free. I'll do my best to answer it. I will. I'm hoping I may be able to find a quick cloth to dust this off quickly after this, because it's looking very, very dusty after weeks of not doing anything. But right now I'm just trying to put all the loose puzzle pieces on board so that even if I need to sit, I can still look through and pick out and select what I need to out of them. I am. couple of those loose bits there because I'm certain they belong with one area, but I'm not quite sure which area. But yeah. At the end of the day, we've got a decent healthcare system. It's just, I do know, although a lot of people on the public lists do have to wait a long time if they need surgeries or blah 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 blah. But yeah, I think we're a bit better off than America with the healthcare costs at the end of the day. I think we are. See if this can help me work out which bits go where and all of the rest more now by putting them out in the boards. Yeah. Wish it was easier for people in America to have better medical care too. I know Obama tried to put in Obamacare, but I'm not sure if that's still there or not. Is it, Girl Gamer? Might see if I can find something to dust this off after. It's really, really dusty. I guess that's what happens when you can't do something for quite a while, or when you don't do something for quite a while. Hopefully I'll find out at the end of today if this new place can accept me to do the home care and stuff like the cleaning and stuff like that. Again, I'll help with the cleaning and that. But yeah. Yes, it's called the Affordable Care Act, or the ACA. Okay, nice. That's good. But yeah. Ah. Bugger. But yes. Hoping something will work out anyway, and we can work out what's going on with my health so that I can do more again, because I really love what I do with all this stuff. It's just a lot of the time I just really don't feel very well to do it. Even today I feel quite average, but I just wanted to try and do something to make myself feel better. I'm hoping Biden can make the necessary changes. Hopefully. Wish you luck with that, Girl Gamer. Keep me updated. I have been seeing things where people are apparently losing their trust in Biden and all of that, so yeah, hope all works out. I really do. I know this is a lot of just placing pieces on boards, but I kind of just need to spread the pieces out on a board so that I've got my table space free so that I can kind of see what I'm doing, not get confused, but easily find the puzzle pieces if I need to sit and stuff, because this way I can at least move them in front of me and look through the different areas and try and spot what I need or things that'll connect, hopefully. Thanks. Things are kind of a shitstorm with the US right now with the Supreme Court. Yes, that is unfortunate. His altruism rating is dropping. Approval. Yeah. It is a shame. It is. I've also heard things, apparently Donald Trump wants to try and run for president again or something like that as well. I have. Yes, I heard that too. Lord help us all. Yeah. Just got to shift a couple of things to make space here. I'm hoping this will work out and it'll mean that I'll be able to connect things a little easier. But we'll wait and see. So much dust on here though, I'll be honest. Actually, I might not hang that over the edge because I don't want to lose puzzle pieces. Last thing I want at the end of the day is to lose puzzles. But it is starting to make it seem like it'll be a little easier to work with. Having these things set up out of the setup so that I can look at these instead. We'll just sit them there together. Have to be careful not to lift the pieces off the top once they're done, but yeah, if it helps, it's worth it. Four years was long enough. It's done enough damage, yeah. Yeah, let's just see. It was quite amusing the way things worked out from here. What we saw from over here was okay. Oops. I just made a mess of everything, didn't I? Typical. Typical, typical, typical. Why is it you go to move puzzle pieces so that they stay showing and then they all flip the other way? Is it just some plan to make you go bonkers, having to constantly reflip the puzzle pieces? It's what I wonder. Sometimes someone's got a plan out there to make you go crazy trying to do the puzzles. I just need to take another method to try and get on top of this so that I can do more with it. I bet it was especially the crap that happened in January 6. Yeah, I don't remember dates, but I just remember all the stuff that was kind of going on in the media, and I don't watch news and that much at all either, because I tend to find I try to avoid news and a lot of the main TV stuff these days, just because it's so sort of, shall we say, depressing. It brings you down a lot of the time, and they just keep going on about all the bad stuff that's going on in the world, and it's like, that's not what I need right now when I'm already feeling crap with my own life. But yeah, I think someone's out there to drive you crazy when doing puzzles by having pieces drop or having that one piece not be there or go missing, or or to missort things, or when you flip the pieces to find that you also are still can't find the pieces. Oh yeah, the day the Capitol riot happened, yeah. Have you seen all the riots going on in Australia lately? News about them? There's a whole heap of riots going on down here because of the control our government is trying to take power off, trying to take away people's rights and that more. So there's been a lot of riots and stuff going on here in Australia with result to protests, not riots, but protests in the main streets and in front of Parliament House and all of the rest. It has been? I don't blame you one bit. No, I haven't heard anything. Okay. Yeah, well, there's a whole heap of protests and stuff going on in Australia currently because our government, basically to do with the COVID vaccine, they're basically taking away people's rights and that, because anyone who's not vaccinated is basically doesn't really have any rights to access shops or like the general non-necessary retail stores and that. Basically no one's allowed in there if they're unvaccinated or don't have a COVID vaccine certificate and all the rest, and it's a whole mess. It is. It's like even with me, because I decided not to do it right now because of the way my health is and that. Basically, the government is trying to ring me up constantly to hassle me to get the vaccine. They're not even respecting my decision or my rights or whatever. They're just trying to hassle me and pressure me into getting it. When right now, with the way my allergies and everything are, I just don't feel like it's a good idea. So, yeah. Not the best times here in Australia because they're basically trying to take away everyone's right and choice of freedom and all of that sort of stuff by trying to control their power and that. Like even recently in Victoria, like the Victorian Premier was trying to get his own mandate so that he could maintain power over all of Victoria and everyone in it. And he managed to get that through for his state of emergency, so he can basically have power and basically restrict anyone based on their age or disability or whatever, based on how things could affect them and all the rest. So it's turning into almost like they're trying to take control of everyone and take away our rights. Oh Jesus, and people are freaking out about the vaccine mandates here, and those don't revoke your ability to go places. Yeah. Well, here they've basically revoked any ability for anyone who's unvaccinated to go into places. In New South Wales, they're intending on releasing unvaccinated people from the restrictions December the 15th. Here in Victoria, they're saying not till 2023 or even later, particularly with the new variant and all of that. So basically, we're basically becoming like a locked down state that can't do anything based on your choice of what you feel is right. And if you do what you feel is right and don't get the vaccine or whatever because you're concerned about your health and all the rest, doesn't mean they're not going to keep trying to press you into it and that, and basically they're just going to take away your rights till you give in and get it, if you decide to, or you just don't have any rights or ability to do anything. Which to me isn't right, but not really a lot I can do about it either at the same time. People are even losing their jobs because they chose not to get the vaccine. So people are basically getting fired because they chose not to get the vaccine. And hence they're losing their job, they're losing their house, they're losing their everything because they chose not to get it. And so as a result, they've basically lost everything and every bit of stability they had in their life. They are 2023, that's insane, yeah. And he hasn't actually stated that that's when it'll end either. He said, people probably won't get let out till 2023, but I would say he's going to try and keep it indefinitely if he can. There's also been retail places trying to urge him to ease off the having to have a vaccination certificate to enter places because staff have been getting abused and all the rest with having to stop anyone who doesn't have a vaccination certificate from entering. And he said, that's not right, but no, I'm not going to revoke that. He basically allowed us to have a month where we're allowed in the shops and that, and then took it all away from us again. And then he's basically said, well, yeah, I'm not going to allow you back in. And even if retail places and that are begging me to let people back in again because it's affecting their business and their staff are getting abused and all the rest, I'm still not going to do it. It's not right. People shouldn't abuse the staff and that. But people are getting frustrated and sick of having their freedom and all the rest taken away from them. So how do you get groceries? I'm triple vaxxed at this point, and yes, some people are getting fired for not getting vaxxed here too. Yeah, well, just because of the way my health's been, that's why I decided not to get it right now. And it's nothing against people who are getting vaccinated. I have nothing against those. It's just, I've got so many allergies and issues and stuff that I just don't feel like I can risk it because I don't want my health and that to get any worse than it already is. But yeah, they're pretty much taking away people's rights here. And we're allowed in the supermarket. Basically, we're allowed in the supermarket, but that's it. We're not allowed to go and get, if we need a pair of new shoes, we're not allowed to go and get a pair of new shoes. We're not allowed to go for clothes shopping for clothes, even though we might need clothes and all the rest. We're basically not allowed to do any of those things. We're only allowed to go and get groceries and that's it. If we want new clothes or shoes or something, we basically have to buy it online. We can't go in and try them on first so that we know they fit and all the rest. Yes, I remember you mentioned you're allergic. Here in the US, that will qualify you for a medical exemption. Yeah, well, here they're not even allowing people to get a medical exemption even with allergy symptoms. Like, I don't know if I'm totally allergic to something in the vaccine. I've been recommended not to have the vaccines because it's affected my health in the past. But I do have a whole heap of allergies to all the regular medications like endone and all the rest. So I basically got allergic reactions to all of those sorts of things. A lot of antibiotics, I've got allergic reactions to those. There's a whole heap of stuff that I'm allergic to. I've got a heap of food allergies. But that isn't good enough for an exemption here. Basically, our government's tightened it and restricted it to the point that unless we have that allergies aren't good enough for not getting the vaccine here, basically you have to have had an anaphylaxis type reaction to the vaccine or one of the products in the vaccine, and it has to be under all three of the vaccines, or a specific another reason, or else you can't get the vaccine, you can't get a medical exemption. They're just not allowing it. I've got this doctor I'm going back to, she was going to do a blood test to see if I would be eligible for getting an exemption, but I'm not sure if I will be, because basically our government has made it so that doctors and that aren't allowed to give out exemptions even if you've got a valid reason for it, unless you've had a specific anaphylaxis reaction or something like that, because they just don't want people not getting the vaccine. Hence taking away our rights, our freedom of choice again. And now because I haven't gotten it, I'm being harassed by the Department of Health regularly, trying to force me to speak to their disability liaison officer about getting the vaccine and all the rest. So my concern about my health and my allergy things isn't good enough to get a vaccine or a medical exemption here, which I think is a little stupid, but it's not really a lot I can do about it. There isn't. At the end of the day, I have no problems with people not being vaxxed due to medical reasons. Yeah, well, you'd think mine would be a valid reason with all my allergies and food allergies and medication allergies and all of that, because like it's to that point where with mine, it's like I'm so scared to try anything new with medication wise, because I may not get a reaction the first time, but over time the reactions build up, get worse to the point that basically all the major medications have been marked as severe to moderate for allergic reaction on my doctor's file or doctor's chart. My doctor hesitates if I need pain meds or whatever because of that. Basically, she hesitates and can't really give me anything for strong pain because of all my allergic reactions. She tries recommending things for my skin and that, but then there's a lot of things with my skin I can't have because of my allergic stuff, and with food allergies and that, I've got a heap of food allergies. I've probably got more than even came up because we weren't able to do the full food allergy blood test because of how much it cost. And so yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, it is beyond stupid, but there's nothing I can really do about it. I just keep hanging up on them whenever they keep trying to ring and all of that. So it's like, I may not even be able to get it after this blood test, but it's like, I'm too scared of getting it just because of my allergic reactions, and I don't know how things are going to react to me. And it could make me sicker at the end of the day, which is not something that I would be able to cope with or deal with. So I just decided I don't want to risk it. It's not that I have anything against those who are getting vaccinated or all the rest. It's just for my own health, I don't feel that it's what's best for me, and I did take a lot of time to think about it and decide and weigh things up and all the rest. Woohoo, another piece. Can you block the number? I've tried finding a way to block it, but they've made it so that you can't even block it, I don't think, but I'm going to have a look, and next time they ring I'm going to see if I can manually put it in to block it, because just their messages, you aren't able to block it or whatever, because it's coming from the Department of Health here. But I'm going to see if I can manually block the number next time they try calling. Because they don't even listen to you when you say your reasons for why you're concerned about it and why you don't want to, why you're not getting it and all the rest. And they've actually said on their web pages, allergies is not a good enough reason to not get a medical exemption. It's like, when you've got that many allergies, you don't know what's going to play up with you again. It's like just doing some of these tests for this doctor the other day. Like, one was a dextrose test, one was fructose, and one was lactulose. And it's like, I think I ended up with minor allergic reactions to the lactulose, but I ended up with a major reaction to the dextrose that I had to take my antihistamines, because otherwise I was basically becoming really unwell from it. So I had to take my antihistamines for that one, and then I even had to take my antihistamines for the fructose, and you're not supposed to take those with the test, but I had no option because I was becoming so unwell from it. So it's like, yeah. My advice for if you ever do get the vax eventually is to make sure you have Tylenol on hand, assuming you're not allergic to it. Yeah, that's paracetamol. I do have paracetamol at times, but unfortunately even that's affecting me after 20 odd years of being on it. But thank you. I appreciate it, but as of right now, I'm too concerned with the way my health is to consider it right this point in time. Keep hoping they have to eventually give people their freedoms back and release people, and even if they do, then I'm still going to be careful and wear a mask and all the rest. It's to be safe than sorry. Particularly since it will offer a bit more protection if I ever am in a crowd and that sort of thing, if I don't have the vax due to my health stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I have nothing against those who are getting it. It's just I had to weigh up my health and everything at the end of the day, and I just feel it's too much of a risk for me right now. Anyway, I wasn't meaning to go into this conversation again. I was trying to avoid the whole COVID topic. I was. It's not necessarily the nicest or bestest topic at the end of the day. And I also don't want people getting up me for choosing not to have the vaccine right now because of the way my health stuff is. I don't. And that is something that concerns me, that people may decide to get up me for it. Because even my mum keeps recommending I shouldn't bring up the vaccination or COVID topic because someone might get up me for it or try and pressure me for it, because I keep feeling like I have to explain why I'm not doing it right now, kind of thing. And in some ways my mum's probably right in that I shouldn't bring it up because people don't necessarily need to know why I'm not doing it or whatever. And as my mum says too, I shouldn't have to prove myself to others as to why I don't do things. But yeah. Oh geez, I understand. Yeah. Thank you. But yes, is there something else you want to talk about or something whilst we're chatting? I think I've nearly got all these puzzle pieces done, but I still am not going to be able to put out I'm probably not going to be able to put out the coconut bits because of all the pieces, because I don't have enough puzzle board bits. Next puzzle I'm going to do is a Mario Christmas one. Oh, nice. Yeah, all you really need to say is it's personal/health reasons. Thank you for that. I sort of hadn't thought of that way of saying it, so appreciate it. Nice with the Mario Christmas puzzle. I don't actually have that many Christmas puzzles. I don't think I do. And obviously, as you can tell, I want to do Christmas puzzles, but I'm obviously not able to right this point in time, but I'm almost tempted to try and fold this and just do a 1,000-piece one quickly on it, but that would be a bit misleading, particularly when people are probably coming here especially to look at this one. But I've basically spent the whole, that would be more sorting, and I've basically already spent the whole time putting puzzle pieces onto bits of board so that I can hopefully make it a bit easier putting the leaves together, because as you can tell, there's a lot of leaves, and there's more leaves in this section than the other section even. It's the only Christmas one I have, and I got it during the summer, ironically enough. Oh, it's summer for you now, right? Yes, it is. Usually we get Christmas days of like 35 degrees, that sort of thing. So it's usually quite hot and dry throughout Christmas, so it'll be interesting to see what Christmas we've got here too. Will be. But yes, in that latest haul too, I did get a few puzzles that eventually, when I have the funds, I want to do giveaways for some Ravensburger villainous ones. We got snow. Lucky you. Maybe we should trade half and half. You have half the heat, I have half the cold. Although we've still been getting the cold here too because of the way our season's been this year. It's been a really weird season. It has. Really weird. Not the usual season by any means. And I don't think I'm going to fit quite all the pieces on here. Don't think I am. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not. Okay. Laughing my ass. January is the coldest month of the year in the Midwest. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I need to sit and grab a drink quickly. Oh, just sit for a minute and then got to work out these pieces. I'm not quite sure how to do this. It's a little more awkward now because I can't work so much from sitting position because of the way the table layout's changed. So, got to work out other ways of doing this. I do. If I can work out some of these tree stems, maybe that'll help with connecting them too. Maybe it will. Just need to grab a drink quickly. Okay. Oh, that connects there. Nice. You just got a bit more of a connection. Yay! I got my migraines under control for the most part. Unfortunately, I had one right now though. Oh, bummer. That's a bummer. I had one of those. I had a migraine again recently too. They suck big time. They do. I love your nails. Trying to work out the outlines or the way the edges and stuff go with these ones. I am. Because if I can get some of these edge pieces connected, then I'm hoping that means I will be able to work out some more areas where leaves and stuff go. Fingers crossed. My nails. I have no appetite and need to eat because one of the meds I'm on. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Hope you can eat something. I feel that I'm feeling the same at the moment. I ate something earlier, but I always regret I did because I end up with a lot of pain and that after eating. But yes. I hope you can eat something soonish. Ah, there's one connection. I just need to find the right ones, right spots to connect things. I may even have to sign off soon with how I'm starting to feel, so but we'll just see how things go. But yeah. Actually, I might just quickly go and grab my drops for my stomach stuff. Quickly, because I just need to try something because I'm getting a lot of stomach pain and feeling really bleh. I just need to get these to try. Yeah, come on. What's up? Come on, Bella. I made some beef pot pies. I just how I don't get nauseated. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. I'm hoping this doctor can help when I can get in to see her. If I can get in February, I'm hoping she can help because right now with the way I am, I really just do not feel good at all the time, and it's like I'm having to force myself to eat and take my supplements that I need and all the rest because I just don't feel great. So yeah. I will admit though, I am proud that I've managed to do what I have done with working on this puzzle so far, especially considering all the standing and that. So I'm exhausted, but I'm proud of what I've managed to do at the same time. So it's worth it at the end of the day. It is. It gives me a sense of achieving something. It's worth it. It is. Not nice as tasting, but do what you have to. Do. Just sucks you have to wait 2 months. Yeah, it does, but well, I know part of it's because in January she's away. And they said they're getting people to ring back in January so they know who really wants the appointments, blah, 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 blah. Or who doesn't. And yeah, it's just, she's away in January. They didn't have any free spots in December at all. So, wasn't really much else to do but wait, unfortunately. And if she can help when I can get in to see her, it'll be worth it. It will. I don't know right now. I don't. I'm just feeling exhausted, so I think I might end up leaving it here for now and go and rest, because I think I've done what I can do for today with my limits. So yeah, I think I'm going to go and finish it here. I'll come back to it another time, obviously, even if it's just doing time lapses without the live stream. Still something. And yeah, I think just because I'm just feeling really exhausted and that, I think I just want to leave it there for today and come back to it another time. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this anyway. Only thing preventing me from starting my Mario Christmas puzzle is the fact that I have to disassemble the stitch in time one. Oh yeah, that would suck. But yeah, I guess we have to pack them up eventually. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it anyway, and keep me updated on your puzzle progress, Girl Gamer. I'd love to hear. But yeah, I think for now I'm going to finish this here, just because, yeah, I'm not feeling the best, and I think I've sort of done what I can do for today. And yeah, thank you. I hope you have a good day / night too, Girl Gamer. It's just sort of 12:54 p.m. in the afternoon right now. But yeah, I just feel like I've sort of done what I can and I need to go and rest now. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this anyway, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.